You're plugged into Schaumburg Speaks, a podcast highlighting and celebrating local businesses and community in the Schaumburg area.
Hello, welcome to Schaumburg Speaks, the podcast where we shine a light on the people, businesses, and ideas shaping the Schaumburg community. I'm your host, Andrea Biwer, president of the Schaumburg Business Association, and today's episode is especially inspiring. We're diving into the power of creativity and how it helps shape the future leaders and innovators. My guest is Aneta Takeva, who is the founder of Aneta Art Classes, School of Creativity right here in Schaumburg. Aneta's passion for helping children grow through structured creative education has made her school one of the most unique and transformative art programs in our community. Aneta, welcome to Schaumburg Speaks. How are you?
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm okay, and thank you for inviting me here.
Oh, it's our pleasure to have you. And can you do us a favor and tell us a little bit about your journey and how it came about that you opened Aneta's Art Classes?
I grew up in artisan family, in very creative environment, and I believe that creativity helped me a lot to be what I am today. And later I graduate fine art.
Okay. Let me just ask a question, because my son is an artist. He's in high school, and I knew he had a talent for art so young. Did you, when you were a young kid, is that when it started for you, or through
Yes.
drawing or coloring, or?
No, it started with craft.
Okay.
As I said, I grew up in an artisan family, and my grandma was a tailor.
Okay.
Grandparent blacksmith, and I sit on the sewing machine at age 4. So probably that's why fashion design and sewing and craft, it's my the most developed program in my school of art.
So that's so interesting. So at 4 years old, you and your family and you kind of knew you had
Yes,
that.
yes.
Okay, so again, fast forward, you went to college for art.
Yes.
Yes. And how did this come about?
Later on, I start to show up drawing and painting skills. So
And
I
that
knew
happened
it.
in college? Like early?
No, early, like probably in 5th or 6th grade. And my passion always was about fashion design.
Okay.
However, back in time, in our Academy of Art, there wasn't a fashion design. Fashion design was a major which was open the year after I was enrolled. So I have to go in different direction. I actually graduate monumental art, mural painting.
Mural painting.
Yeah.
So you graduated college, and you graduated, what was your degree? Like in art? Was it like an art major?
It was a bachelor's degree.
Bachelor's degree.
Yeah.
So how did your business come about? How did you transform your passion into something that you made money in? It's fascinating.
I knew that I'm good with kids, and kids follow me from very young age. With my cousins, I was the leader.
Okay.
And when I came here, I got already my kids, and I was thinking for something where I can incorporate them as well, and to raise them. So that's why I opened my School of Art, and of course my kids, both of them, they've been in my classes.
And that's great. So what makes Aneta Art School, like what makes it different? What approach do you do different than other art schools? What kind of services do you provide?
Other schools, usually they offer, they copy projects. Comparing with them, we offer structure, and we meet the students where they are with their natural talent, elevate their skills and take them to a design thinking level.
So it's not just like a standard class. You base
No.
it on each kid. Yeah.
Yes, and each project is designed to step on the previous one.
Okay.
Where students, they build certain skills. Then the next project, it's helping them to master the skills and elevate them. In our programs, each project is designed to incorporate different mediums, like painting, drawing, sculpturing, and usually take a little bit long time. Students needs to come for 2-3 visits to have a finished piece of design and art. And by exposing them to different mediums and techniques like painting, sculpturing, students, they get the opportunity to grow as a multi-dimensional artist, to build multiple skills at the same time. And because how you hear, we are very crafty, which help us to combine so many different techniques like painting, sewing,
And everything that you do. So I want to bring this a step further. And I know, as I said, I have a son in high school, and he is so talented, but he is looking at his future and looking at college and looking at things. And he's like, Mom, I want to be an artist, but there's no money in it. And you stress how creativity and you want to work with each student. How, we know creativity is a valuable a valuable skill for young minds. How can you talk to parents and how can you talk to the children to show them that they could have a career and actually make money by going into art?
Yes. So I'm from the generation where I hear art, it's not bringing food on the table, but that's not true. I'm a proof that it's the opposite. Today, the whole entire industry it's driven by creativity. And all successful brands and products, they start with creative idea. So our creative skills, they are applicable in many different areas. And for me, the most exciting and well-rewarded career paths are connected tightly with creativity, like UX design, products design, fashion design, architecture, creative direction, animation, all of those movies which we like to, we enjoy watching them. So there is a lot of opportunities. And all parents who invest in creative development in their children, they open so many doors and options for possibilities.
So you kind of bring this, is there any additional advice you could give someone like me that could support a creative child to help them hone in on those skills and actually realize that there is a path for success doing it? As a parent, what could I do?
Absolutely. First of all, my advice to all parents in general is develop your child's main talent. It doesn't matter what is it, soccer, art, math, whatever. Once the child start to develop this natural power, build confidence, and once this confidence mature and raise in a mindset, then it's very easy to introduce other stuffs. And once the child has this mindset of successful person, he
and
will
what
be
they're good at, and what they feel that they're passionate at.
Yeah. And of course, for kids showing talent in the area of art and craft, then creativity is very tightly connected with this talent. So invest there.
Invest in programs like yours.
Yes.
So I know in hearing throughout Schaumburg that your programs really attract passionate families. Who are your programs designed for? Like exactly. I know you were saying kids, but what areas So if my son, or if I was looking at my younger, whatever, anybody out there with young kids, what should they know if they contact you? What kind of programs?
Our programs are created for dedicated families.
What does that mean to you?
First of all, they know very clearly that their child has a talent in the area of craft, art. Usually these kids, they love to create sculpture, invent some stuffs, and they value creativity and know that
they support it.
Yes, creativity will open the doors. And then we have several type of programs for different ages. Art Explorers are for very young kids.
Okay.
Age 4 to 6, where we focus on fine motor skills, eye coordination. And here is the moment to say that our fine motor skills are actually more advanced than school fine motor skills, what they consider for fine motor skills. We look at the fine, if I can say it this way. Then the second program, it's Art Adventure for our 6 to 8 students, where we introduce storytelling, imagination, and still keep going to improve their fine motor skills. And at age 8 and up, we have different programs: young architects, painting and drawing, and sewing and fashion design. And here, students, they start to execute from scratch to finish it project. So they start with idea, and we help them to clear this vision. After that, it's a sketch, then composition or pattern, depending on what is the program, and they move to, they take ownership, what kind of materials we'll use, how they will do it, and then they have fully finished project.
That's great.
And we grow with our students. So in our school, the most developed program, it's actually fashion design.
Okay, I'm not surprised because of your sewing background. So I love your mission and how it ties arts to entrepreneurship. Obviously, being the Schaumburg Business Association, we're all about supporting people and their businesses and supporting young students. How does your program for the older kids teach the children to become future leaders and innovators? Is there any particular secret sauce that you have to that?
Yes, we do. In our programs, we use 3 pillars. First one is simplifying to simple geometric shapes, dual hands learning, and executing from scratch. And now I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the third pillar, where students executed from scratch. And this is actually the key for future leaders, because they take ownership. And from the video, which it's playing right now, we can see this girl, how she started with sketch. He got a clear vision. Then she sketched her vision and continue to execute her project pattern, choice of fabrics. And how you can see, she's very, very confident. She knows where she's going, and definitely she's a future leader.
Yeah, you could definitely see that future business leader in action. So you joined the Schaumburg Business Association to help promote your business. How has the experience been so far? Have you met some people, and how has it been for you?
It's fabulous. Thank you for being here in our community. I'm a new member, and just for a month and a half, I received so much help and support. First of all, from Schaumburg Business Association team. Then I met a very interesting people from our community, leaders who are giving me such good advices, good networking connections.
Yeah.
And I love to be here.
And you've been here for 5 years, a little bit over, and you're about to celebrate a huge milestone. Any other secrets to your 5-year success? Because you obviously opened during a difficult time when COVID was happening.
Yes.
Yeah. So what was your secret to just keeping your business alive and thriving?
My passion.
Yeah, I could tell.
When I see, it wasn't easy. It's not easy business at all, but probably all businesses are not easy. However, when I see spark coming to my place, I cannot
and talent
quit.
and future.
Yes.
That's incredible. So I know our listeners are wondering how they could sign their kids up for a class, how they could learn more about what you're doing. Could you tell them how they could contact you and find you?
They can go to our website, anetaaartclasses.com, or if they Google art school in Schaumburg, I'm the top one.
Of course you are.
Yes.
Yeah. That's great. Or that you could go to the Schaumburg Business Association.com and you could find your information on our website as well. Do you ever sell any of the artwork, or is there a piece of that is part of, that people could go and get these children's work or adult work or anything like that?
No, because students, they love so much their works, and now we have opportunity to share to showcase our fashion design art projects in Woodview Mall.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the kids, the first question was, am I going to get it back?
Yeah. So they want their artwork. I think that's awesome. And I'm sure their parents all want it too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's great. Aneta, before we wrap up today, is there any last minute words of wisdom you could give to future artists, sewers, sculpturists, painters out there that are looking to do this as a career?
For me, creativity is the most important part from not just child development, from human development.
It sure is.
And all you artists believe that you are the innovators. You are the people who are bringing the new creative ideas to our world. So you should be very proud with you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And I just can't wait to spread your message on creativity. And this has just been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you for inviting me.
You got it. And thank you for listening to this episode of Schaumburg Speaks, where we're plugging into business and community, just like with Aneta's art classes.